It'll be Carson Bowen leading things off for the Horned Frogs. TCU looking for a midweek victory over the Roadrunners. Will have to do it in style if they want to get the job done. 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors for the Roadrunners. 4 runs on 9 hits, 1 error for the Frogs. Carson Bowen, 1 for 4 tonight with the single. That came all the way back in the second. First pitch, swung on, sent out to right center field. That'll send Tausig back. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Bowen hits the bag at first and cruises into second. It's a leadoff double here in the bottom half of the 9th inning for Carson Bowen.
How about Carson Bowen going to the backside of the field? A little bit misplayed by Tausig, but the ball struck well, gets over the head of the right fielder, one-hops the base of the wall, and Bowen with a stand-up double as he gets an ovation heading into the dugout as Jack Arthur comes out to pinch run.
So Jack Arthur, who runs well out at second base now. And that'll bring up the 2-hole hitter, Isaac Cadena, who's had himself quite a night. 2 for 4, a double and a home run. That back in the 5th. Corner infielders in on the grass. The first offering, a chopper, but just foul up the first base line. On TCU with a golden opportunity with a runner in scoring position with Jack Arthur out at second base.
And any ball hit to the outfield here by Cadena, the outfielders will be throwing it all the way. No cutoff here. We've seen the arm of Mason Lytle in center is very strong.
Out of the stretch. The 0-1 from Royce, swung on and missed at the back foot there of Isaac Cadena. Waves and misses over the top of that pitch at 90 miles an hour. So Cadena quickly behind in the count, no balls and 2 strikes. A sophomore transfer from Ohio State coming over with associate head coach Bill Mosiello. Takes the ball down and in. Some of the Woobirds coming out here at Lupton Stadium.
And I agree with Mosiello's decision not to bunt in this situation with Cadena. No reason to give up an out with a guy that has 2 extra base hits at the plate.
Seeing the ball well tonight. The 1-2 swung on and missed. Strikes out there for the first out of the 9th. The 9th time Horned Frogs batter has struck out. That'll now bring up Cole Kramer with 1 gone. Kramer tonight 1 for 3. Singled back in the 3rd, but was thrown out on his way to third base, going from 1st to 3rd. First pitch, a fastball. Misses for ball 1.
Ball in the gap would end this game.
Frogs looking for a midweek victory before playing host to the BYU Cougars starting on Thursday. The 1-0 inside, it gets behind the catcher. And Jack Arthur advances all the way to third base. The Horned Frogs winning runner just 90 feet away from home plate now.
And the catcher Stuckey, upset with his pitcher Royce. He completely got crossed up on that pitch. You could see him get totally handcuffed by the fastball, thinking that a breaking ball was coming, and he is visibly shaken, looking into the dugout saying that he couldn't see his wrist or something like that, complaining about the pitch comm.
On the Horned Frogs in the driver's seat with the winning run at third in the form of Jack Arthur, the infield playing in. It's a 2-0 count here to Cole Kramer. The pitch from Royce, grounded up the third base line, but foul.
Outfield also comes in to play the sacrifice fly here. Anything over their heads would end this ball game as well.
We've seen the arm talent from Lytle in center, Tausig in right. 2 balls and a strike. Winning run at third. Here's the 2-1, that one in the dirt. but well blocked by Stuckey. 3 balls and a strike here on Cole Kramer. Kramer trying to be the hero for the Horned Frogs on this Tuesday night in Fort Worth. The 3-1 swung on out to deep right field. Should be deep enough. Tausig camps underneath it. The runner tags a throw coming home, and it's not in time. The Frogs walk it off, courtesy of a sacrifice fly off the bat of Cole Kramer. Frogs win it 5-4. Well, TCU and Cole Kramer doing just enough to squeak out of this Tuesday midweek with a victory. A tough one over a very good opponent in UTSA, and a fun one for the Frogs. The Cardiac Frogs coming back out here at Lupton, but Cole Kramer with the game-winning walk-off sacrifice fly out to right field, and a nice job there by Jack Arthur to tag and just get home safely. It was tested, though, with the arm of Tausig, but the Frogs squeak out of here with a 5-4 win.
Perfectly executed at bat from Cole Kramer, who puts that one just deep enough down the right field foul line. And Tausig had to range over, but my goodness, what a throw to the plate. Right on line, and Jack Arthur runs extremely well, and that was a bang-bang play at the plate. The ball got away from the catcher, Stuckey, just barely, but if he picks that ball cleanly and puts the tag on, I mean, they have a shot to cut down Arthur at the plate. Impressive throw from Tausig, but TCU, the Cardiac Frogs, like you mentioned, hang in there just long enough. Helped out a little bit by the wild pitch that advanced Arthur from second to third. The leadoff double from Carson Bowen as well, and TCU able to just scratch across the winning run here in the bottom of the 9th and remain perfect in midweek games.
It wasn't the prettiest, but the Frogs improved to 8-0 in midweek affairs. 6-0 at home during the midweek games, and another big victory as TCU now improves to 22-8 on the season before playing host to the BYU Cougars later this week. So Frogs are winners 5-4. We'll take a 2-minute timeout before giving you the final totals and wrapping things up here from the booth here at Lupton. But TCU wins it 5-4. We'll take a 2-minute timeout before coming back to wrap things up here at Lupton Stadium. Here's the 0-2 from Bixby. Runner goes. The pitch is down low. The throw on to second. And the tag's applied. The throw's in time from Carson Bowen as they get Jordan Ballin caught stealing on his way to second base. Definitely playing a factor at certain points of the year. The 1-2, lined and snagged by Silva. He gets up the throw, scooped by Kramer at first. What a play by Anthony Silva. Grass, the first offering. First pitch to Silva, cranked out to deep center field. That'll send Collins back at the track at the wall, and it's gone.
Silva scores, so does Jack Bell. Strohsnyder trying
Silva
for third,
with his second homer of the season, and it halves this deficit here at Lupton. Frogs plate 2. It's a 4-2 ball game now here in the 4th inning. Second with 2 gone for Griffin. First pitch laced out into center field. Will that get down? It does. The Frogs will take the lead. Noah Franco comes around to score. Mosiello sending Strohsnyder around to score. He scores as well, and the Frogs take an 8-6 lead on a Colton Griffin 2-run double.
The 0-1-2, Sam Myers swung on and sent down the left field line. Will they get down? And it's fair into the corner. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score as Sam Myers gets in at second base with a stand-up 2-run double. He cuts this lead now down to just 1. Frogs bring it back 4-3 now. Garrett second, Heinrich at first. Here comes the 0-2, swing and a miss. Noah Franco's pumped up. This crowd's on its feet after Franco punches out his 3rd batter of the inning and gets out of a bases-loaded jam. So no runs on one hit, no errors, 3 men left on base as TCU takes a 3-2 lead into the home half of the 5th inning. You're listening to TCU Baseball right here on 88.7 The Choice. An RBI single, the 3-2, swung on deep out into right center field. That'll touch down and roll to the wall. Nolan Traeger scores from third. Franco hits the bag at second. He's on his way to third, the cutoff man. Here's the throw, and Franco's safe with a head first slide into third base. It's an RBI triple for the freshman, Noah Franco. The 2-1, swung on, lifted deep into right field. That baby is gone. Colton Griffin with his first homer here as a Horned Frog. And TCU now leads it 6-0 here in the 2nd inning. Looking for the final out. The 2-2 from Feaser. Clips the outside corner for a called strike 3. What a night for TCU. An offensive explosion for 9 runs and some fine pitching performances as well in relief.